Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt exhausted by certain people in your life? Like they drain your energy rather than uplift you? At 65, I made a choice that changed everything. I started avoiding people. Not everyone, of course. Just the ones who brought more stress than joy. I know what you're thinking. Isn't that a bit harsh? Believe me, I thought so too. But as I grew older, I realized something profound. Time is the most precious resource we have, and not everyone deserves a piece of it. Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them." That one sentence changed the way I saw relationships. Sometimes, the greatest gift you can give yourself is the freedom to choose peace over chaos. In this video, I'll share 5 powerful lessons I've learned about time, relationships, and finding contentment in solitude. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're practical steps that transform my life, and they can do the same for you. So, grab a notebook or save this video for later, because this wisdom might just change how you see the world. And if you're ready to reclaim your time and peace of mind, hit the subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss this. At 80, I'm sharing heartfelt wisdom and real-life stories to inspire you. Help us reach 1,000 new subscribers. Your support means everything. Hit subscribe and join this incredible journey today. When I turned 65, something shifted. I found myself craving peace more than company, clarity more than noise. It wasn't an easy realization, and it certainly wasn't a popular one. But as I sat with it, I understood that the choices I made about who I spent my time with directly shaped my happiness and well-being. I started asking myself tough questions. Who adds value to my life? Who drains it? And perhaps the hardest one of all, am I brave enough to prioritize my own peace over pleasing others? This journey wasn't just about avoiding people, it was about reclaiming my time, protecting my energy, and rediscovering what truly matters. Stoic philosophy became my guide, reminding me of the importance of discernment and self-reflection. In today's video, I'll share 5 life-changing lessons I learned during this journey. Lessons that helped me embrace solitude, rebuild my priorities, and find deeper meaning in life. Trust me, these insights aren't just for seniors. They're for anyone who's ready to take control of their time and relationships. Let's begin with the first lesson, a realization that completely changed how I approach my days. When I turned 65, I looked back on my life and realized something startling. I had spent so much time trying to meet other people's expectations, attending gatherings I didn't enjoy, maintaining relationships out of obligation, and saying yes when I really wanted to say no. One day, I came across Seneca's words, "We are always complaining that our days are few, and acting as though there would be no end of them." It hit me like a lightning bolt. If time is our most limited resource, why was I giving it away so freely? I started small. I made a list of activities and people that genuinely brought me joy, and another list of those that drained me. It was eye-opening. For example, I realized that I loved my morning walks, but dreaded long phone calls with a particular friend who always seemed to complain about life. So I stopped taking those calls as often and focused more on what filled my soul. Ask yourself, who or what deserves your time? Treat it as the precious currency it is, because once it's spent, you can't get it back. I once had a friend named Tom. For years, I kept our friendship alive out of loyalty. But every time we met, I'd leave feeling exhausted. His negativity seemed endless. At 65, I finally asked myself, why am I holding on to relationships that harm more than help? Epictetus said, "Avoid fraternizing with those who do not improve you." It's not about cutting people off harshly. It's about recognizing when a relationship is more of a burden than a blessing. I gently stepped back from my friendship with Tom. And while it wasn't easy, it was freeing. Instead, I nurtured relationships that brought joy and positivity into my life, like spending more time with my grandchildren and rekindling connections with old friends who made me laugh. Take a moment to reflect. Are there relationships in your life that drain your energy? It's okay to distance yourself. Protecting your peace is an act of self-respect. I used to think solitude was something to avoid, a sign of loneliness or failure. But as I embraced quiet mornings alone with a cup of tea or peaceful walks in the park, I began to see solitude as a gift. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Solitude isn't about isolation. It's about reconnecting with yourself. During one particularly reflective morning, I realized I had been so busy filling my life with others that I had lost touch with my own dreams and passions. I picked up an old hobby, painting, and found a sense of joy I hadn't felt in years. If you're hesitant about spending time alone, start small. Take 10 minutes each day to sit quietly, journal, or just breathe. You might be surprised at the clarity and peace you find. Years ago, I made the mistake of trusting someone too quickly. A business deal with an acquaintance turned sour, leaving me feeling betrayed and foolish. It taught me a hard but valuable lesson. Trust is not something to give lightly. Seneca said, "The wise man does not trust all men, for he knows the wickedness of the human heart." This doesn't mean you should be cynical or close yourself off. It means trust should be built over time, through actions, not words. Now, when I meet new people, I focus on observing their behavior before placing my trust in them. This approach has saved me from unnecessary heartache and has strengthened the relationships that truly matter. Think about your own life. Are you quick to trust, or do you take the time to let trust develop naturally? Building trust slowly is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. When I was younger, I felt obligated to attend every social event, say yes to every invitation, and keep up appearances. But as I grew older, I realized that chasing popularity or approval only brought stress, not happiness. Epictetus said, "Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves." This wisdom helped me see that true peace comes from within, not from how others perceive you. I stopped attending large gatherings where I felt out of place and started hosting small dinners with close friends and family. The intimacy of those moments brought me far more joy than any crowded event ever did. Ask yourself, are you living for others' expectations or for your own peace? Choose the latter, and you'll find life becomes much simpler and more fulfilling. Life after 65 taught me one of the most important lessons. Protecting your peace isn't selfish, it's essential. By valuing your time, distancing yourself from draining relationships, embracing solitude, building trust slowly, and prioritizing peace over popularity, you can create a life filled with clarity and purpose. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The power to shape your life lies within you. Start today, one small choice at a time. If these lessons resonated with you, I'd love your support. My next goal is to add 1,000 subscribers, and each like, comment, and subscription keeps me motivated to share more wisdom and life-changing insights with you. Hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know which lesson spoke to you the most, or share your own experiences of protecting your peace. Thank you for being here, and remember, you deserve a life filled with joy and purpose. See you in the next video.